Hello there guys, this is the Prussian Prince with another Total War online battle. Again, quick battle. This is the Battle of Cobblestone. I'm playing as the Ostrogoths, and my opponent, the USSR Attila, is playing as the Western Roman Empire. I'm gonna go quickly over my build. I have one Cataphractari, or no, not Cataphractari, one Germanic Lancer on each flank, basically. Bronze 1. I have my Magister Militum Silver Shield 2. Silver Shield, wow. Silver 2 chevrons. Then we see that I have 6 Germanic Horsemen, Silver 2 upgrades. And then a huge main line of swords, basically. I have, I believe it is... Oh, I think I have 7 Noble Germanic Swordsmen. And 1 Gothic Warband in the center, Silver 1. And, that is basically it for my build. As for Attilar's, let's see, he has... Oh, I have Rally General, by the way. Attila has a fast charge Magister Militum, interesting. He sent over here 2 Equites Promoti. On his right flank, Cataphractari with a Cholet Palatine, really strong cavalry unit. As for his left flank, Cataphractari with Cholet Palatine, or Scole Palatine, should I say. Up front he has a huge elite line of, well not huge, but an elite line of swords and spears. So he has 1 Cornuti Seniores over here, very elite spear units. As for this flank, he has a Federati spear unit. In terms of swords though, he has, let's see, a lot of Herculiani Seniores, 3, 4, 5 Herculiani Seniores. No upgrades on his units though, so he decided to go without upgrades. I upgraded my troops. As you can see over here, at least 1 upgrade on my troops, but more upgrades on my Germanic horsemen, of course. These guys need to be strong and they need more morale, basically, because at Vanilla they have kind of low morale. This is why I think you should kind of upgrade them. But anyway, time to start the battle. You can see it's fairly quick because, cavalry in Attila is quite potent, so a lot of people bring it. And battles are quite quick. You may or may not like that. Personally, I think it's a nice change of pace, but we'll see how it actually ends up going. If there's a counter to cavalry, because pikes might do well, and then skirmisher units do well, like crossbows against cavalry, but you have to somehow get the time to be able to do that. So let us see how this goes. I'm still walking my troops up, I don't want to tire them. As for this flank, I'm gonna make a massive mistake, and you'll see soon enough. So Cataphractari against Germanic Lancers, not going to be a huge deal, but I'm gonna lose that engagement, so that's a bad move by me. However, at the same time, he's sending spears on his flanks. This is a blunder by him, I would say, because now what happens is that I can charge his swords and they're unprotected by spears. Here he kind of stops my charge, but the rest of my unit still goes for the charge. So just look at his swords. Some of them even get rear charged and they take massive damage. Just look at this Herculiani Seniores. 65 men down. This is down to 72. Down to 98 over here. They have lost a significant amount of men. His swords, that is 69 over here. So already the battle is looking very good. And now I go for another charge into his Herculiani. His sword line is getting destroyed. This point over here, I'm getting a nice charge on his Herculiani on the side. Kind of mismicroing again my shock cav here, and I don't believe I got a charge here, so I'm probably gonna lose that engagement. Here mismicroing this horse unit, but I'm gonna pull it away. So you can see lots of stuff going on at the same time. I'm gonna go for a rear charge on these units with the Germanic horsemen. My general is over here to support in case is needed. I'm trying to mirror his general. So at this point I'm feeling pretty confident because I managed to charge his Herculiani, and now my own swords can win the battle for me. Here my Germanic horsemen are going to defeat the Herculiani, and they will do quite nicely against Scole Palatine. My shock cavalry though have lost because they are worse shock cavalry. Germanic horsemen here doing well against the Cataphractari, of course, but noble Germanic swordsmen will come to support, should do alright against the Federati spears. The engagements over here again going very well. I'm going to disengage my horse unit and blunt the charge with the noble Germanic swords unit. Over here, my cavalry is kind of not doing too hot, but I've got more cavalry in support, and this noble Germanic sword unit is going to do quite well, I feel. It's going to do a nice charge into the rear of my noble Germanic swordsman here. Is going to do a lot of damage to my troops. But at this point, it's looking extremely good for me. His general is soon to die. I'm going to get a charge onto this Equites Promoti, of course. And also going to support with another sword unit. This should knock this Equites Promoti out of the fight, of course. Look at his morale, it's just very low, because it's got like all these debuffs on it. So yeah, I'm gonna continue going for rear charges and such. As you can see, general versus general engagement over here. Let's zoom in and watch these guys duke it out here. Magister Militum against Magister Militum. Oh, not Magister Militum, Gothic General, should I say. Magister Militum. Wow, I'm not Rome. I'm not playing as Rome. I'm playing as the Ostrogoths. He has some Herculiani Seniores on the field. And again, the Herculiani Seniores will destroy my noble Germanic swordsman and my Gothic warband, but they're not going to do well if I get cavalry into them first. So that's something to keep in mind. So he's gonna get a nice, or I'm gonna get a nice rear charge into his Herculiani again. As you can see, his Herculiani have not really gotten too many kills, and now his Magister Militum over here is going to soon bite the dust. But Magister Militums are very, very tanky, of course, in this huge engagement. It's gonna take a long time for me to kill him, basically. But here, in this situation, it's not, though. Indeed, his forces are wavering, and the shock cav versus shock cav, this engagement takes very long, but still happening over here. Of course, I'm losing the engagement because I believe he got a free charge off, whereas I didn't micro on that side. Over here, though, just not enough units for him, but his Cornuti Seniores have killed a lot of my troops, so this has been going very well for those guys, but still not enough, I feel. Scole Palatine routing off the field, got a lot of kills though, so they were nicely used by Attila, but still I just had too much infantry and too many cavalry units for him to handle, basically. You can see the statistics here. Germanic horsemen, lots of damage dealt to his Herculiani Seniores. Just look at his Herculiani. Again, most of them are elite. These guys are super elite troops, the Herculiani Seniores. They cost a lot. If you get them charged by cavalry, it's game over, which is exactly what happened here. As you can see, my Lancers kind of did not do much, as I poorly microed them, I guess. Best one got 14 kills, wow, and this one got 6 kills. But again, it didn't die until the end, so I guess I was able to stop his Cataphractari from engaging my swords, which I guess is alright. But as you can see, I have a lot more cavalry than... or do I? I actually don't have a lot more cavalry than he brought. I just have more swords, I think. Yeah, I have a lot more swords than him, because he brought the elite swords, which could still probably wreck my melee line, but with supporting cavalry I was able to do it. But anyway, that is game and match, so hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Share the video, and I shall see you next time.